Hey guys, Frankie here, and today we're calling Avis. So in my last travel tips video, I talked about how I had rented a car through Costco and I recommended it. It said it would be something like $140. Long story short, I was going through all of our bills and spending after our trip, and I noticed a couple things that looked off. One of them in particular was the bill from Avis. So I had checked in the car. According to the e-receipt, it says at $320. When we booked the reservation, we didn't know it mattered. We just kind of estimated when we'd pick it up and take it back. Apparently, we said we would have it back at $3. Didn't seem like $320. Regardless, we'll see if they're cool about refunding that. The other thing they charged me for, as I went through the line item description, was for gas. It was $15.99, like some sort of flat gas fee. When I definitely, as you watched my last video I talked about, I definitely was happy with my decision to decline the gas charge up front and fill it up myself, which I did on my way to the airport. It was only like $5.50 or something. So yeah, it's always good to go through these things, not obsessively, after every time you go to the grocery store or whatever. It's a whole weighing of time versus cost. In this situation, it's $43 and hopefully just a couple of minutes on a phone call. So I found the number. We're gonna give them a call and see if Avis is cool. I'm gonna have to switch over to the camera on the computer so I can use this phone to call them, and so that you don't have to continue to watch the dancing swan birthday balloon. Okay, cool. Here we go. Boy, they really make this receipt like the tiniest font ever. I'm surprised I even was able to go through this and figure it out. It also just shows you like a corner of the receipt and it makes it seem like it's the whole receipt, but it says $109 and then you have to like see that you can scroll within the window. It's very confusing. And when I scroll all the way down, I can kind of see, and then there's a bunch of blank space. At the very bottom of this, you can finally see the $183.97. But again, I saw it on my bank statement. It's just funny. It almost seems like they do this intentionally. It should be a lot easier to display a receipt. Let's give them a call. Give them a piece of my mind. I'm just kidding. I'll be nice.
Thank you for calling Avis. For questions or assistance,
Talk very slow.
Your call will be handled by the next available representative.
Forgot about holding a ring. Hello?
Thank you for calling Avis. Using the RBR assistant. My name is Kevin. I will be your rental advisor. Who do I have a pleasure speaking with?
This is Franklin Calkins. Yeah, I just got back from a trip I was on in Charleston, and I had a reservation through Avis, and I had the car, I think, for 3 nights through Costco. The quote was for $140 when I booked it, and I just noticed on my bank statement that I was charged $183. So I'm hoping you can help me understand why that was, and I'm hoping that we can work out a refund back to the price I was expecting.
Reservation total of $140.99.
Yes, that's what I was quoted, but I was charged $184. I see a charge, for example, for fuel service, but I declined that service and I filled it up myself.
Okay, can you please hold a minute?
Sure.
Okay, sir. In order to give you that information more detailed, I need you to transfer you to customer service. Okay? Can you please hold?
Okay. We're at the 8-minute mark. Here's the odometer. We went 63 miles total. Let's do some math. So at this rate I paid $2.75 about per mile driven, plus parking, plus gas, 10 minutes. Yeah, so I was just looking at my bill from my recent rental, and I rented through Costco, and it had estimated $140, and it looks like I was charged $184. So I was hoping to understand why, and hoping that you can assist me with the difference there and refund.
All right. Well, I do apologize for the inconvenience that you had, sir, again, situation, but don't worry. If anyone last us issue, let's go ahead and check it out, okay?
Okay.
So you were put 140, you got charged 183, right?
Yeah, $183.97.
Yeah, I do apologize for the inconvenience, Mr. Franklin, but don't worry. If anyone last us issue, I do understand the frustration regarding these additional charges, sir. You received a call for 3 days and 1 hour, drop it off at 3 o'clock, right?
Yeah, we were.
They actually drop off the car.
We were in the parking lot at 3. It took us a moment to figure out where to go, and for the guy to finally get over to us. It looked like he did all the readings and everything before he scanned, but we were there right around 3.
Would you be in charge, sir? Actually, one additional hour, sir, for $19, and a refueling charge for $15.99.
Yeah, so I see those two charges, and I assume that's the difference. Like I said, we were there at 3. He didn't mention anything otherwise on the spot. And then in regards to gas, I declined the offer at the counter, and I filled it up myself on the way to the airport. So it was completely full when I
Filled it up yourself?
yes, I filled it up on my way, and I had declined the gas service she offered at the counter.
Right, well, first of all, let's go ahead and take care about the gas. Then we can move on about the additional hour because that's something that we have a problem with. All right, so regarding the gas, sir, can you please tell me exactly where did you purchase gas? Like, what was the name of the gas station?
We were staying 10 minutes from the airport, and so it was, right when we hopped on the freeway a couple miles away. I don't know the name. I don't know the neighborhood.
Maybe like a 7-Eleven, Kmart, Akron, Shell.
You know what? We were going so quickly, came out to about $6. So I know I filled up a few gallons. It looks like I went 63 miles, so that sounds about right.
At what time did you refill the car, sir?
About 2:45.
You know where was the gas station at?
Where the gas station was?
Yeah.
No, again, I don't know the neighborhood very well. It's my first time there, so I don't have a map in front of me. But I filled it up, like I said, right before I got on, a couple miles away. So there's no way that wasn't above full. I double checked it when I got there.
You remember, yeah, you don't have maybe like a receipt or something says that it can show you the name of the gas station?
This shouldn't be so difficult. I don't know why I was charged $15.99. I returned the car full. Nothing was mentioned
That's
upon.
because of the miles that you drove, sir.
Right.
Every time that you drove under 75 miles, so you got a default charge by $15.99.
So what is
So
the
that's
default
because-
charge for? Does that mean it was below full? Because it was absolutely above full when I dropped it off.
Everything under 75 miles. Every time that you drove under 75 miles, sir, you get the charge. That's called easy fuel. As a one-time courtesy regarding the issue, sir, we're going to go ahead and waive the fee. But if something for any reason happens again and you refuse to rental, so you decide to rent with us again, just make sure that as long as you remember the name, we have no problem sending it.
So I need to log into my to understand you
I
correct.
already removed it.
Oh, okay, got it. Thank you for saving me the hassle of looking that up.
Next time, just recommend you have that information ready, okay? Now, sir, that charge is being taken off, so right now your bill is $164.80.
Okay,
All right?
correct. Thank you for that help.
Thanks for calling, sir. Was first read transition. We'll go ahead and take you up the receipt regarding that, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Don't worry, sir. Let me show what's up first read transition. I wish you have an excellent day, sir.
Well, hold on.
Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. Are you still there? There's still the issue with being charged $20 when I arrived in the parking lot at 3 o'clock.
That is something, sir, that we're not going to be able to refund completely, sir. Regarding that situation, sir, I can go ahead and refund you 50% at that time.
So I'll accept your offer, but I don't know if it's worth having an unhappy customer over $10.
We understand that. Yeah, we understand that it's not a higher amount, sir. We do understand the situation. By the time was used, sir, and the time of rent at the check-in, sir.
So was that
I
car?
don't know if you have any kind of like a return slip, sir, or something they can show us that you would play at 3 o'clock.
We talked about it last night, and we both agreed we were there. And not only that, I've never had an issue within an hour of using any other service of them charging me like this. It says it's $30 for a whole day, and you're going to charge me. It says $20 for 20 minutes that I wasn't even late on. That doesn't sound fair.
Pretty much depends on the location, sir. In this case, the location signals the charge. So can go ahead and send this to review, sir.
Okay.
Like I told you, on Oregon, we're not going to be able to refund it all because it is stated like everyone that you pick it up on top of. And for us, the charges are valid. Since we have nothing they can prove us that you wait there at 3. Send it to review, sir.
Okay.
Just so we can go ahead and check on the location, check on the camera, something that you can show us that you wait there at 3, so we can dismiss the charge.
Yeah. I don't think it's worth. Okay. Go ahead.
Sorry?
No, I was just going to say I don't think it's worth it. It would just be not worth either of our time, in my opinion, over the $10 remaining. But
If you want to remove the full charge, yes, sir. We can go ahead and take down 50% of it right now.
right. That would be great. And then if you can review the other 10.
If I send it to review, I will go ahead and apply the credit, so a full credit can be set at the moment that we finish the investigation.
Okay, so to make sure I understand you correctly, I can have 50% off now, which is still a $10 fee, or I risk not getting anything off because it's going to be sent to review, and I don't know what the review process looks like, and they can deny it and charge me the full 20. Is that correct?
If the review shows no discrepancies from the time of arrival
Okay, so in this case, we'll accept the $10 back, the half of it. We don't need to deal with a review because I don't think that's worth anyone's time. I'm still not satisfied, and I don't think I'll be back for the service.
Yeah, so I'm sorry.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm going to go ahead and apply the credit for you shout out, okay? $31.68. That will back into your account within the next 3 to 5 business, okay?
Okay, thank you for your help. Okay, thank you.
Welcome, sir. Bye.
It's not that I wouldn't recommend this service in particular. I guess I'll just say this. Be extremely careful, as you just learned, when you're reserving your rental car. It's easy to just ballpark when you're going to pick up and take back. I'd be curious to hear if anyone else has had this issue over 5, 10, 20 minutes. Always call. It doesn't hurt to ask. It doesn't hurt to let them know you're unhappy. I don't mean to pick on Avis or that individual that has a very tough job. I think it's the policies of the car rental companies in particular here that I just want to highlight that you got to be very careful about. Right now, I'm tempted to say, like, I don't recommend renting a car unless you're certain you're going to need that car. Ask questions, read the details. Their details are very, very long, so be careful with that. And thanks for watching this. Again, I don't mean to beat up on Avis or that individual. That wasn't a good experience, but I did get some money back, and I am appreciative of that. Unfortunately, I had to go through this at all, which I would rather not have, but it is worth your time and energy to go through your receipts line item and to call and to just ask for a refund. In most cases, companies are very happy to do so. As you saw today, I did run into some struggles with that. That's okay, it happens. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment if you have a similar experience or thoughts or knowledge. Was this fair or not? I'd be curious to hear what you think. Be sure to like, subscribe. I'll put out more videos like this, all things personal finance, roughly once a week. So thanks again for your time, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks, guys.